Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and today we are doing my first plant chores video postpartum. So I have been doing plant chores since the baby came, which by the way, my baby arrived 5 weeks early and it was the shock of the century. I'm going to be sharing a birth story over on my vlog channel eventually, so if you want to follow me over there, you can get all the tea on what happened and how everything went down. But all in all, it was a really positive experience and I'm super excited to share it with you guys. We've been kind of in newborn bliss in our little bubble. Of course, waking up like literally every 2 hours to feed her, and that's been a little bit difficult. But otherwise, she's such a good baby, very calm, and yeah, couldn't ask for anything better. She's an angel. So anyway, more on that on my vlog channel, but I just wanted to say she's here. But something happened a few days after we brought her home. We got a really big rainstorm, which was great news because it has been very dry here lately. Like this whole summer, it's been so dry. So I was really excited for the rainstorm until my skylights started leaking, and it was literally like raining in here. It was so bad. There was water everywhere, and so we kind of had to clear out the room because my furniture in here is really old and we want to make sure that it stays in good condition. So we kind of took everything out, and because we took everything out, it was a good opportunity to pull up my rug and wash it. So I have a ruggable rug in here, which like I could not recommend more, especially after like washing it and having this experience. It's been great. I have a discount code. I don't know if it's still valid. It's from a long time ago. If it is, if it's still valid, I'll put it in the description. Anyway, point is, we are sort of doing a deep clean on the plant room. I've already done half of the room, just like in fleeting moments that I had here and there, just when I kind of wanted to do something that felt normal. But this back area over here, I need to just like clean off this bottom shelf, and I'm just gonna sweep it onto the floor and then vacuum it up. And then I'm taking like a little rag and sort of mopping the ground with it, just to clean up the perimeter, because the perimeter is, I mean, it doesn't get a lot of foot traffic, but I like to just do that every once in a while just to keep it like kind of clean in here, especially around the door, which I've already done. Look at how small this rug is when you have it folded up. Like this is a 9 by 12 rug. Or what is it, 9 by 12 or like 8 by 10? I don't know, it's like a huge size rug. And look at how small it is, it's the best. A lot of the bulk of Ruggable is in the rug pad, depending on which one you get. But in here, I just have the thin one. But in my kitchen, in my bedroom, I have the thicker one, and it's great. Okay, so the room is mostly put back together now, and it feels so good to have it back to its normal. Having it in disarray for so long was not great on the brain, but I really want to put the couch in here, like the love seat, but it clutters the room so much, and this room comes across a lot bigger than it actually is, like on camera, because I have a wide angle lens, and honestly, like anytime I have that couch in here, it just feels really crowded. So I think I'm probably gonna put it in the greenhouse. I'm not really sure. It was just sitting in my garage the last couple of months before I brought it back in, and I might just store the cushion inside and leave the actual frames of the seat out in the garage again. Because yeah, I don't know, hopefully in our next house, my sunroom is a little bit bigger, but it's just way too crowded. And especially when we're like bringing the stroller in and out of here, I like to have space. So we're gonna leave it open and just have this space to move around. And then back here is kind of like my filming studio. So we're going back to this. And I have considered like putting these two chairs somewhere else and then just having the couch here, but again, there's not a lot of seating, you know what I mean? And I think I'd rather have the two chairs rather than the one couch for seating in here. So anyway, that's that situation. And the last thing I think I'll have time for this video is this shelf. So I have not done anything to this shelf in a while. I moved like a bunch of plants off of it before, so I kind of am craving a refresh here. So I'm just gonna see kind of what's around and play and see what I can put here. I would ideally like to put a plant here to cover up this, because this is kind of like my tech storage situation, which like honestly isn't the greatest, but that's where I've been keeping things like my extra lenses and my extra batteries, and it's worked out great for me. Like that's just the easiest place right now. I do really like having this Brazil here because I just think it makes such a beautiful statement, but I think I'm going to put it up here now because I don't have the other plant that I moved over to the new shelf. So it completely covers up these books, but I do like that you can kind of see them through. So because that's up there, I feel like I don't need to have any other plants up there. It kind of takes over this entire top section. I like that being a little more minimal. I'm probably going to put this, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Maybe just on the next shelf down, like right here. I like having it visible, but it also could go up on the plant wall and it would be a good addition up there. And then maybe, yeah, I can take this one and put it here. See, the colors are like really, really similar, and I don't think I like that. But I do like the idea of this plant coming down to the shelf rather than this one, because I can put this on the wall. It has a little bit better of a trailing situation. So I think this is the final look of what we're gonna go with. I don't know how I feel about it, but I do like having this up here. I might put like two small plants on either side here because it does look a little bit empty, but at the same time, I kind of like the way that that looks. So we'll see. Thank you very much for joining me on my first plant chores video back. This has been really fun just to get back into the creative juices and clean up this room after the big tragedy of our skylights. We are replacing them in the next couple of weeks. So when that happens, I'll definitely show you the new ones. They're gonna have really pretty shades. It's gonna be cool. So anyway, my baby is fussing, so I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. During my maternity leave, I'm only posting once a week. So if you wanna help out my channel, the best way to do that would be to subscribe. I have a Patreon if you wanna join in on that. If you want to support without having to, you know, give any money or do anything really all that extra, you can just watch the ads that play during my videos. It does actually make quite a bit of a difference in how much I can make off of YouTube if the ads do get watched. I think at least up to 30 seconds. So if you want to help out during this time when I'm posting a little bit less, that would be so appreciated. I will see you guys next week for another houseplant video. Bye.